No copyright, no copyright, no copyright.
Yeah, right. Can't get those. They did die. They did die.
Stand
it's time
up.
to stand up. You're standing up. There's a glute thrust that was right there, too. Indeed.
It's the one last part.
I do indeed love this land.
I love this land.
Yeah, I do love this
God
land.
bless the USA.
Right. Because where would you rather be, huh? Where would you rather be than in a fucking good country, huh? It's a good country. It's a good country.
So yeah, bro. Anyways.
Welcome to the USA.
Welcome to the USA.
Welcome to the
to be that level of like Elon Musk petty, because they made an enemy out of him, and the dude was like, nah, fuck this. He bought Twitter, turned it into a Donald Trump propaganda machine, which is just a free speech propaganda machine, and then fucking just swayed the entire election. Like the dude
free speech propaganda.
Free speech, like, well, yeah, not even propaganda, but free speech.
Free speech propaganda. That's like that's the ambivalence of the entire situation.
He turned it into like the dude don't miss. He be catching rockets. He be making electric cars.
No, he's up right now.
He be winning elections.
He's up right now.
He be buying social media.
Having orgies.
Yeah, right,
he don't miss, bro.
That too. Yeah.
He smashed 2 bitches in Johnny Depp's penthouse.
That's right.
Come on now.
You do what you got to do, man.
Come on now.
But I mean, the positive with him is, I mean, you got that fuck you money. Like he's got a double fuck you kind of money.
Like Jeff Bezos also has fuck you money.
He does, but
he just like I'm gonna like I know what Bezos did. He bought a couple houses here in Florida, not that far away. He got a couple big mega yachts, and now he's just chilling with his girl.
That's the thing. It's like once he got the divorce, then all right, you get the wife up out of here. You still got a whole bunch of billions. And no, because really, look how he's been living since.
Yeah.
He's just, hey, I'm with this model over here. I'm with this girl over here. We're on this yacht. Like, you don't really see Bezos in the last, 3-some years?
Yeah.
Who's out here with the aesthetic of working like you had prior. He's chilling. So he's like, all right, you know what? I'm good. Well, what are we putting in extra hours for? Now, don't get me wrong. He's still getting his money. He's probably still working right now.
Elon is a different beast, though, bro.
Different beast.
He won space. He won electric cars. He won fucking social media. He won politics. He's winning AI. Like, he's on everybody's neck.
Yeah.
You can't stop that, man. He did the Neuralink shit. Like, now he got politics.
You think he's chasing the trillion?
I think he might be the first trillionaire, but I also think like with Elon.
Well, at least a visible one. I mean,
I think he's just like
Rothschilds,
he's one of those guys that's like
Vanderbilts. Yeah, they probably. Well, maybe not so much the Vanderbilts.
He's like an autistic type of like, I want to do this, but government agencies don't let him do this. So he's like, fuck it, I will end the government. It was like one of those things where it's like, he's trying to launch spaceships, but the government's giving him a hard time with all the legislation. He wants to do electric cars, but the government's giving him a hard time with all that shit.
You think that could be why he endorsed Trump so heavily? Because now you got yourself some leverage. Hey, at the end of the day, even if they tried to say, yo, we'll try to deny you, you can't deny his support probably swayed a number of people.
Nah, I think that's what it was too. It's like
you're on the most engaged platform and everything, and
he was trying to do his thing, and then the government kept fucking with him. So he's like, fuck you guys, I'm gonna fuck with you. And now he just, now he got Donald J. Trump elected for a second time, 2 times.
In fact, if I'm not mistaken, he might be the first president who was in office.
Donald Trump stops women
and got back in. I think he might be the first one.
Donald Trump stops women from becoming president like Hawaii stops three-peats.
Yeah, 2 times. 2 times. He boxed them out. He said, Hillary, get up out of here. Then Kamala, get up out of here. But then he took that L against Joe Biden, allegedly. But, it's just one of them situations where I guess the ladies are screaming, misogyny and chauvinist because the 2 times that they had a woman on the ballot, it was DJT who done stopped them.
Well, the thing is, it's like, I don't know. I think men came out to vote this time around.
Yeah. There was the Latinos showed up in droves. They showed up in droves.
The Latinos. Shout Latinos for Trump.
Yeah, they was out there. They were voting as well.
Hey, yo, listen. Latinos for Trump's son or white dudes for Harris' son?
Oh, good Lord. That's something somebody gotta answer that in the comments. They're gonna go crazy about that one.
No, the white dudes for Harris memes were so funny, bro. It was like there was one. It was like, oh, you're going out to the club tonight, babe? Have fun.
Yeah.
Or white dudes for Harris be like, Oh, he's just a friend? Yeah, he definitely looks like just a friend.
Yeah, they had a bunch of edits, like they were in GIMP costumes and stuff like
God.
that. Got on butt plugs and weird stuff.
You're
like,
going out wearing that? Yeah, babe, show it off.
Yeah, it's a tough situation, fam. They was in a tough spot. I will say this much: the fallout after the final result was wild.
Nah, I haven't even had a chance.
Although in 2016, like the lady on her knees, I'm very curious where she's at.
I didn't have a chance to look at all of it.
The way social media, like within, because I went to sleep. Like by the time it hit about 12, 15, I'm asleep. I'm like, what am I staying up for? Because it already looked like, all right, there's a decisive victory. Because the amount of like a comeback she'd have to pull off would have been out otherworldly to where he would have had to take nothing but L's for the remainder of the evening. I'm like, yeah, there's no way that you're gonna win this. But when I woke up, went to Twitter, looked on Instagram. I didn't go to TikTok, but people were resharing the videos from TikTok over to X, and people were crying left and right, like, oh my God, I've started writing down my notes. I'm like, what are you talking? You about to off yourself? Like, the one thing about this election, you literally had two candidates who had already been in the White House. So you've been under the administration before. What the hell is going to be a situation where
this was a very emotional election, I think.
It was.
It was crazy. So like all my I have a bunch of friends that are liberal, you know, because like I'm from California.
Yeah, from Cali.
I'm relatively liberal before liberal became defined as something else. But like I remember everybody would say some shit. I would just ignore it. I'm like, all right, we'll see on the election day. Because they'd be like, there's no shot he wins, blah, blah. I'm like, whatever. And then, sure enough, bro, when he won, I fucking just went. I messaged everyone. And everyone was fucking salty.
Yeah.
Everybody. No one hit me back.
Bro, it's a tribalism in the damn office now. Like, on both sides, believe it or not, where legitimately it's on some, hey, if we don't win, well, fuck you. We want to see the country burn. Like, what are we doing? We're one America. What are we doing?
Nah.
You know?
But it's crazy now because, like, how much influence there is. I think, like, the House, the Senate, the Supreme Court.
Yeah, everything is red. Everything is red.
It's like, yeah, they're cooking, bro.
Yeah, this is why I'm very curious to see what's going to happen over the course. I think it'll probably take, at minimum, maybe 18 months to really start to instill what they're trying to go and run.
He's going to be one of the most powerful presidents in like modern history.
Right, but then he's got to also deliver on what it was that he was promising towards the people. So it's not one of those situations where, you know, it's just empty, you know, promises. You're going to have to go and deliver because you got to hold them accountable. I think that's the biggest issue.
I think it's an interesting one because it's like the first time he was president, he didn't really have like any political experience. He just came in there like on some like, I'm a billionaire, I'm like famous.
Right. It's like, you know what, you should run for president. You know what, you're right, that's a good idea. I won. All right.
And then now he came in and he's like a vet at this point because now he sees all of it. He knows everybody in the industry. He kind of like
rubbed elbows with the right people because before, I guess it was a different dynamic. You were somebody who had all of the funding. You're on the outside, so you don't necessarily have that level of influence yet. Now he's in the position where he got that level of influence and everything of that nature. So it's going to be very interesting to see what the next 4 years look like. And I'm very curious what's going to happen 2028. Like,
yo, you know what's crazy though? Like in the time that we're in, we live in a time and place where fucking during the like success speech, the winning speech, what is that called? Like congratulations speech or
commencement?
Not even a commencement speech. It's like
he comes out and says, I won.
he gave a speech like a winner speech pretty much, but they fucking like they gave Aiden Ross a shout out on the winner speech. That's crazy. Dana White. He came on, shouted out Aiden Ross. I'm like, this is crazy. The Nelk Boys, Aiden Ross. That's how you know, as a content creator, you can affect this shit now.
Right.
I was seeing something interesting the other day too, or yesterday. It was showing the amount of votes like you needed to win for like Senate or for like governor. I don't know what it was, but like all these things, like Senate, I guess, was also. I don't know anything about politics. But there was like Senate, right? So I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Like you only need like 100,000 votes to become part of the Senate. Like I should be a senator. Like I can get 100,000 votes.
Well, depending on who you're running against, I guess, and just with the
I have like enough
people or whatever the case.
Yeah, but I think people will just go for like whoever. People will just naturally go for whoever they know. They're not gonna vote for a random dude.
I think nowadays visibility is probably number one.
Like if you get popping, enough,
or whatever,
if you get popping enough, you could become a senator.
Give yourself 1 year just to get acclimated to the whole thing, grow out your damn social media, and then you can go and run. But the only thing is that you kind of just got to have an idea of what the fuck it is that you're doing.
I'm gonna become a senator.
Become
Kamala Harris doesn't know what she's doing. She was fucking running for president.
Fair enough.
Like, I'm gonna become a senator, bro. The first Filipino are there any Filipino senators? Not Manny Pacquiao. He's a senator for the Philippines.
Yeah.
But like, Google that. This is great. Yo.
Filipino senators.
Google that. Do they have Filipino senators?
In Canada. First that popped. Oh, there's a few, I think.
Category of politicians of Filipino descent.
Oh, word. Let's go. Come on now.
California politicians of Filipino descent.
Talk to him.
Here we go. Dennis up one.
What the fuck is
politician and former one-term state legislator in Colorado.
Ooh, 2000. He's probably still alive.
Man.
Brian.
Well, how Filipino are they?
Oh man, hold up.
That could be you.
Nah,
and former government official.
Yeah.
Government official. No, but what is a government official? Like, what are you doing in the government?
Former Republican member of Pennsylvania House of Representatives.
Oh, but that guy doesn't really
House
have
of Representatives.
Filipino kind of. Yeah, they may have some Filipino descent, but they don't really look very Filipino.
I mean, that guy kind of.
This guy looks Mexican.
Yeah, exactly. It's a melting pot.
Nah, but like, here's my thing. It's like, what's the best Filipino that could be in the government?
The best Filipino?
Nah, cause I'm not trying to be a government official. What does that mean?
Marshal. Filipino.
Supreme Court Justice?
The hell? Thurgood Marshall.
Do you know who that is?
If I'm not mistaken, click on Thurgood Marshall. Should be a senior. There should be a senior of
junior.
That's
junior.
Thurgood Marshall Junior. Thurgood Marshall Senior. Yeah, he's the son. Oh, it's at the top. Son of
Justice Thurgood Marshall.
Right there in the first two sentences. Yeah, right there. See, that's the Thurgood Marshall I recall. Yeah, he's the first.
Hey, word. So his wife is Filipino. So his son.
Yeah, I recall.
Who also became a. That's crazy.
I believe he was the first.
He was the first black Supreme Court justice.
Yeah,
so go back to his son.
Of Justice. I remember that. So how the hell is his son Filipino?
Well, no, because look, it says right there he's the son of Justice Thurgood Marshall and Cecilia Suyat Marshall, a Filipino American who was Marshall's second wife.
See, this is where you fall down the rabbit hole of ethnicity and everything. Because now it's just super multicultural. You need like a pure-blooded Filipino because your parents are both Filipino.
Make America Filipino again.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think it's ever been Filipino. It's never been Filipino. If we become a Filipino country, what happens then?
Fucking everybody. We had overflow of nurses. Yeah. We just had too many nurses.
Yeah, there would be a lot of nurses. Yeah, there'd be a whole lot of nurses.
Too many nurses. Too many like Manny Pacquiao. Too many boxers.
Yeah. Good Lord.
Man, bro, fuck this guy. I don't know who this is.
Asia at that point?
I don't know who this guy is. Go back. I don't like this guy. Yeah, what was that word? The when like Brawny?
Brawny.
Nepotism. That's nepotism, bro.
Nepo baby?
That's a nepo baby right there. Thurgood Marshall. I'm just kidding. I don't know anything about Thurgood Marshall.
Mayor is of Filipino descent.
Adele. They got an Adele first name for a Filipino lady. What do you know? Yeah, it's underneath Thurgood Marshall.
Oh.
Adele McClure.
She ain't got no photo.
Let's see.
McClure. What is this? The Simpsons?
Is there any? All right, fine. Sure governor. How hard would it be for me to win governor?
I'm not gonna hold you. I think it's gonna be a little bit difficult. You gotta go somewhere that you can become omnipresent. You gotta go to like a state where they don't necessarily have somebody who's a face that's not very sexy.
I make enough money. I can just buy out all of the ad space in any fucking state. Like how many people are? I don't know. What's like a small state? How many people are in Maine?
You could go to Maine, maybe like a South Dakota, something like that.
1.3 million people in Maine, bro.
Wyoming.
Brother, we pull up my Instagram right now.
Maine isn't that small.
I'm about to become the governor of Maine. The fuck you thought this was? Hold up. We can look at my analytics right now.
I'm about to be the governor of Maine.
Look, 2.6 million views in the last 30 days.
Yep.
So I can literally get every single person in Maine to know who I am.
But that's 2.6 across. All like that's also only taken into account.
That's only because I make it like that.
No, right. Now, if you were to retarget everything that's up in Maine, you also got to get the people in Maine to want to.
Vermont's looking pretty appealing too.
See, now Vermont, that's a little bit of a smaller location that's there.
Dem,
right.
You would.
Oh, I get cooked.
Oh, maybe. Like you're a person of color.
I'm minority.
Well, it all depends. Yeah. It all depends because I mean, you would have to kind of do it in a covert matter to where they
Yeah.
wouldn't know. Like they'll look at it like, all right, identity politics takes first.
This is so fucking.
Right, you
I'm
just
like,
have to wipe everything. Just no, it's just a red hat.
get this off of me.
No, you could just be like, oh, it's AI. Somebody AI'd the hat. It was actually like a photo of my grandmother. On
Someone's
the
gonna
hat.
leak it. My political opponent's gonna leak it.
Right? It could happen. It could happen. Because now, I mean, identity politics is at the top of the. Oh no, I'm good. Yeah, but it's probably at the top. It's over there. Huh? Nah. No,
This is The Rock right here, bro. He can't. He
I'm
can't.
Dwayne the Ad Johnson.
He can't pick a side.
No.
He's not losing. He's not
I
running the
don't-
risk
I
of
don't
losing
care
any
enough
brand
to be
deals.
That's so true.
What is the lowest amount of population state? What would that be?
I don't know. I could win Hawaii for sure because I look Hawaiian,
Wyoming.
Oh, what do you know? It is Wyoming.
580,000.
bro.
580,000.
You know what? I make enough money. I think I'm gonna experiment with becoming like the most popular man in Wyoming or Vermont or Maine. I think that's a great YouTube video content idea too.
It would be.
Where I spend maybe like 6 months just running a shitload of ads in like one of these places, like Wyoming or Vermont or Maine, and then I just visit there for a week and see like how many
Mr.
people are like,
Wyoming.
"Yo, I've seen your ads before." I'm like, "Oh, no way." But yeah.
What happens if you pull up and they're like, hey, nice try, Diddy? Then what happens?
Yeah, literally.
They
All
bring
my
the comment
ads.
section to you.
Yeah, they're like, "Nice try, Diddy." Yeah, bro,
Like,
that'd
hey,
be worse.
man, get out of my phone, man. I'm tired of seeing you.
I started blocking people now on comments because I'm like, fuck, I could sit here and argue.
Blocking on when you have like sponsored posts and everything?
I
When
just
you say
block the
nice-
people. I'm like,
nice try,
nah, fuck
Diddy?
you. You're getting blocked.
Oh, that-
Get
I
fucked.
saw you had on offer up the other day. I was like, mother.
I'm on everyone's neck, bro. I'm on everyone's neck, bro. I'm gonna become the most famous man in Maine and become the governor of Maine.
So you
Social
think it's
experiment, becoming the governor of Maine.
That'd be a wild, not really. Not,
That
not
is
thinking
a
about it, that'd be a wild
crazy-
YouTube video. Like, yeah, you know, I'm just gonna spend 6 to 12 months running all of these fucking ads to the location just so I could become
Just so
this
you gotta
governor
be-
over here.
Janet Mills, get out of here, Janet Mills. Get fucked. I don't know who that is. I feel so bad. She looks like a nice lady.
So sweet, bro.
She
Yeah,
looks
she
like a
looks
nice
like she
lady.
definitely can hand out some hard candy.
But at the same time, she's gonna be in my way in my way,
Yeah.
in the seat of the governor.
Yes.
She's gonna have to get smoked. You know. I'm sorry, Janet Mills.
How long is she?
I'm
been
gonna
involved?
become the next governor of Maine.
It's like lifelong politician. I just feel like that's one of them jobs. Like you could never introduce yourself
Janet
to somebody.
Mills.
And they're like, oh man, I'm so happy to have met you.
Who's this woman?
She's the Green Party. She got 0 electoral votes.
Damn.
She still got 600,000 votes. That's crazy. People are retarded.
Yeah, Chase Oliver. I met him at the Libertarian National Convention. He's kind of a bitch, but he got 500.
That's crazy, yo. The amount of like people who are just insulting on this, I feel uncomfortable in this.
Yeah, shit,
in this like,
Cornel West put his name up in there as well. He ain't getting no doggone votes either. Wait, people were still voting for Robert Kennedy as well? I thought he had withdrew his.
he did.
He was
That
like,
was it.
let's just, I mean, whatever. Let's just go for
I
it.
mean, like, yeah, just throw my name in there. What happens? It could happen. It could
I'll
happen.
win either way.
Right. He probably said, yeah, there's no pressure. There's no pressure. The moment that if he was to mess around and win assassination attempt immediately, there's no way. There's no way. They just refuse to let another Kennedy get an opportunity. It's not
Yeah,
happening.
man, this is weird. All the politicians I've insulted on this podcast, I take it back. I don't actually mean any of this.
And then you become
I'm just,
one. You become
I'm just
what you
enjoying.
hate.
I'm just enjoying this. I'm just enjoying this.
Oh Lord.
This trolling is hilarious. But I know
there's
nothing
gonna be a
about.
lot of trolling.
I know nothing about politics. I know nothing about any of this. Like I already got a message right now. My friend Super Literal lives in Oregon. He goes. Project 2025 gonna become a reality real quick. Really hoping the next decade isn't as terrible as it's expected to be. I have a whole essay in my head. I'm gonna send him now, but I'm not gonna do it during the podcast. But yeah, boy.
Yeah, it's gonna be something.
Yeah, I'm in Florida too. I just got a new office. It's gonna be I'm gonna make a lot of money the next 4 years. I'm gonna take advantage of this.
Yeah, you
while I
got
can.
to. You got to, because at least you're in a situation where the economy can be booming. For one, you have somebody who's a businessman who's now sitting at the top chair that's there. And then furthermore, think about how much money was made in the prior administration leading into, coming in now. So I guess there's a lot of anticipation of, all right, this will be something that you could put your bread in and watch it grow. All I know is therapists about to be booming. I wish they had a stock.
Therapists about to be
freaking
BetterHelp.
invest in, man. It's a riot.
You could buy BetterHelp stock.
Yeah, you can. Shit, say less. Might as well. I know them short-haired, nipple
Blue-haired.
clamped, all those
Nipple
individuals,
clamp.
man, they about to be making all kinds of money for those therapists. I'm gonna have to go in and invest in that. I can tell you that much right now. Also, invest in some Tesla as well.
I literally said this the other day. I was like, yo, it doesn't matter who's president. Just fucking focus.
Yeah, lock
Like,
in.
this doesn't really affect anybody. It's crazy how people put so much weight on it. Like, I think for me, it's just more funny because, like, people didn't think Trump was going to win. And then now I'm just kind of like, loser. It's like when your sports team win. That's what it is for me. It's like when your team wins the Super Bowl. Yeah. I'm like, yo, get fucked.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, that's how I think you should look at it to a certain extent, because I'm not going to make it seem as if, politics doesn't matter across the board. Yeah. Because there are a number of different people who are affected. But if you really take into account, like, what the day-to-day looks like and year-to-year looks like, maybe not so much for the maybe so much the vast majority of people, your life has not changed. No matter which fucking administration, like, you've done nothing different.
Yep.
You had no willingness to do anything different. So it's just a high level of fear mongering that was just instilled in your mind from media. And then furthermore, you have a partisan approach to it because you're leaning one direction. So it's like, oh, well, if it doesn't work out in my favor, it's the end of the world. If it works out in my favor, everything's going to be great. But nothing has changed in your life.
Nope.
Like, you're depressed on 6 of 7 days.
Yeah.
Now all of a sudden, oh well, if this person gets elected, then it's not gonna happen. But you're still you've done nothing.
It's the state. It's the state of fucking politics right now.
It's one of those things where it's an element of reality television mixed in with a drama kind of series. But
people are just so invested in it.
Right, you're so invested in it, but you make it seem as if you have no bearings on how you navigate through your life. Like, it's one of those things where people they over dramatize it.
Yeah.
When you have much more control than you think you do.
Yeah.
So that's kind of where my biggest, critique and frustration comes in. I'm like, you're still in control of your life, right? Like,
but I think people blame. It's easy to just blame someone in politics.
Right, absolutely. But in life, it's easy to point the finger at somebody else.
Facts.
Because why would you sit there and take accountability?
If it wasn't them, it'd be someone else.
Right.
100%. I agree.
Another boogeyman that you can point the finger at and say it's this person's fault for this or that or whatever the case may be. Because really, think about it. If you don't, like, when it comes to moving or you're living somewhere, the election could be a blessing in disguise. If you were to look at, okay, your county, your city, your state is the opposite of your political affiliation. Cool. Look at the map. See where you happen to have a location that has the same kind of politics that you happen to support, and fucking move. Just leave. Go somewhere else. You have that kind of, freedom to do so. But unfortunately, people think as if they don't have individual power over themselves. To a degree, I guess that's what's it's always been mind-boggling to me. Even what did
Putin? This is good. You're good. You're good at this stuff. Oh, yeah, look at the Putin reaction. And that boy got aura.
I wonder if they have a translation there.
He got aura. Look at him. He said, he walked in like that. The fuck is that?
The Kremlin?
That's a gremlin?
No, a Kremlin.
Kremlin.
Who would you go get the hair transplant? That brother. It's going to line up at the top. God damn. Hold on, wait a minute. Barrett Trump tall as hell. Golly.
That boy's 6'8".
He's a 6'8", 6'9"?
Yeah, bro.
Brother, catch a rebound. God damn. Yeah, I can't even hold you. Every time I see an incredibly tall, like young man, I'm like,
you know Barrett Trump was fucking like 6'8", 6'9" or some shit?
Last I remember he had gotten to his father's height.
Yeah, no,
then now he's up there. Oh, good Lord.
Okay. Damn, Putin has no plans to congratulate Trump. Listen.
No, I guess they just have the.
You know what it is? It's like when you walk into a gym and like there's like a big motherfucker there. You're like, nah, I'm not gonna say what's up to you. That's what it is.
Oh, I know Zelensky's sick as hell.
He's cooked. He's not getting no more money.
Yeah.
No more money, my boy. Why do they keep showing this gremlin?
He's the spokesman for the Kremlin.
We will draw conclusions. The gremlin.
He's a gremlin?
Yeah.
Zelensky has zero aura. Look at that. He don't walk in like Putin. He look like.
I don't get why he's never in a suit.
I don't know if Trump.
Yeah.
I don't know if Trump is just tall, but like, or if Zelensky's just short.
No,
but like,
Zelensky, I believe he's 5'10".
Yeah, he
Trump
has
is
like
what, 6'4", 6'4".
He just has zero. He has zero presence, bro.
Yeah.
Zero presence.
I mean, you spend the past few years begging. I mean, what are you gonna at that point now?
Fair.
There's really no kind of aura that he can give off there. Oh, he's 5'7".
Man, see, I already knew he had no
He's
aura.
like Tom Cruise. But Tom Cruise has that mystique about him.
Absolutely zero aura.
Yeah, he's 6'3". Yeah, he's 6'3".
Barron Trump is 6'9".
Yeah, I told you.
It's incredible. Oh, he just turned 18?
Yeah, you know,
Oh,
like
Lord.
I saw this on the Schultz podcast. They were talking about it, but like, you know, he's gonna be fucking. He's in college now, so you know he's gonna be getting some hoes.
Yeah, it depends on what. Maybe not even really depends on what school he goes to. You're fucking president's son.
Yeah, president's son, like 6'9".
Yeah. Oh my God.
She's 5'11". He's 6'3". Son's 6'9".
She was a model, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, she was modeling and everything.
You know what I realized too?
Tall ass kids.
Trump has like a beautiful family. Like he has a beautiful family. Like the daughters, like his kids, his granddaughters. Like this dude.
Ivanka Trump is such a babe.
Yeah, she's all right.
Yeah, she look good.
Cheekbones.
No, but yeah, so like he has the like beautiful family. Like that's what you kind of want. You want a bunch of kids, some grandkids. Like it's a good feeling for him. So I think that's a good indicator of like.
Yeah, he's got a blended family.
Yeah,
it's like the first president with multiple baby mamas.
Yeah, so it's like Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris's stepdaughter. Grandma. Yeah, sorry, bro.
Yeah, I know. She's
The decision is clear.
She's an astrologist for sure.
Astrologist.
She's definitely got like rocks on her countertop for sure.
Nah, she's definitely an ally.
Oh,
She's an ally. Is she like LGBT or is she just that's her look?
that's her look, I think.
Okay.
Could have fooled me.
Damn.
Yeah, that's definitely. Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
I'm not even gonna hold you like that.
People like gay? Question mark.
That is the that's the uniform. I ain't gonna lie.
That's the uniform. That's the look.
The uniform. I'm not gonna hold you.
You could tell who someone votes for after like just based on what they look like.
Yeah.
I was on Twitter. They had a whole bunch of like hot girls for Trump, and I'm not gonna lie, like it's just like the Trump supporters are just so much like prettier.
Oh, they had some hot girls for Harris too.
Can you do hot girls for Harris?
Ladies for Harris as well.
Hot girls for Harris? I mean, it doesn't matter like where. Just we're gonna do this.
Depends on
We'll do hot girls for Harris, hot girls for Trump, and then we'll come to the decision there. No, just go on Twitter. Put it on Twitter, yeah. Put like hot girls for Harris.
Now, see, Twitter's a tough search. Twitter's
Why is it a tough search?
Because the mass amount of adult.
Nah, fam.
Happens to happen over there.
Nah, fam.
See,
Nah, fam. Nah,
well,
fam.
the one on the left gotta go. The one on the right's all right. But the one on the left, is, I don't know about.
Just
that.
scroll down. Scroll down. We don't gotta. Yeah, let's just.
Okay, make the stallion. That
Just
over
click.
there. That's a dog. Oh Jesus, no. That's
Yeah,
Natalie
click.
Nunn.
Yeah, nah.
The naga chin that they had over there, that's not gonna work.
So now, yeah. See, like, nah. I
got that septum piercing.
That's the hair. That's the signature. There you go. Hot girls for Harris, right there.
There you go.
Now, then just change it to Trump. Hot girls for Trump.
There you go.
That's
Okay, Unc. That's Unc. Go hot girls for Trump. You spelled it wrong. Already, I just feel like, come on, bro.
Oh, she's got her tits out.
Come on, bro.
She's got her breast out.
All right, continue.
We can't
Come
use
on,
her.
bro. You telling me. You telling
They
me.
got some models that's over there. Okay, got some models that's over there.
It don't matter who it is. It's always like fucking
Hot girls for Donald Trump.
hot girls for Trump.
Are they in America?
Look at
Oh, I
that.
think that's in Austin.
Hot girls for
Come on, boy. Look at the votes. Look at the votes.
Kamala.
I'm gonna vote for Trump. Trump all the way.
Hot girls for Donald Trump.
Yep. Yes. Hot girls
got
for
a whole
Donald Trump 2024. Let's do it.
That's all I gotta say, bro. I saw that, I was kinda like-
Got a whole
when
campaign.
Kamala Harris was president, if she was gonna make this a better place, she would have done it.
Hot women for
She
Trump.
would've
Yes.
done it.
Hot women for Trump.
Trump, 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 Trump.
Leave it to women to just
Trump,
cheat.
Trump, 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 Trump,
Trump, Trump, Trump, Trump, Trump. That's the most
And I'm a
women.
mom.
I'm getting
I'm
annoyed
not
looking at it because
with
I'm like, I already know
To be
like
clear,
what.
I am not not with her.
Like, oh, who'd you like?
Meaning
It's like
Kamala
it could be a
Harris.
civil thing where like,
100%.
oh,
Can I
Trump.
vote for Donald Trump?
But they're like,
Oh, for sure.
Trump.
That's right. Yes, girl.
It's like you leave one
The
candy
tallies
out for
look-
Halloween,
the tallies
everybody
look
take
bad.
One, somebody just
I don't
takes
know
the
where to
whole
put
fucking
it.
basket. It's like, all right, you know.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Look at
Ruin
that.
it.
I feel like the answer is clear. Keep scrolling. Look at this. The answer is clear, bro.
It's just well. We got it. We
The answer is clear, bro. Come on now.
gotta do a recount.
Stop the count.
We gotta have to do a recount. We gotta do a recount.
Yo, you're
that
gonna get
lady's
us
got her
fucking.
tits out for sure.
Yeah, you're gonna get us
she's
fucking
got
banned
it.
on
Yeah,
fucking
she's got her tits
on
out for sure.
YouTube. Do a recount. I don't know. White guys for Harris.
See, that's just a bad aesthetic, right there. There wasn't too much.
Nah,
clean
there was
shaven.
the funniest, bro.
This guy is such a little bitch.
I mean, all of them, but there was like a really funny one because like there was like,
Oh, that's crazy.
wait, what?
That no, it's like you just got a whole bunch of dudes just.
What is-
spit. That's crazy.
What is
Come
going on?
Oh, is that where they go into like the lake somewhere and you do the primal screaming and stuff?
Oh my.
No,
Why
that's
did Harris right now?
insane. That's insane.
Oh my god, it's
That's
fucking
insane.
hilarious.
Because you know the craziest thing about that whole
White
situation
men for Harris.
is
Look at
you
this,
could
white dudes for Harris.
You could legitimately showcase like positive masculinity and brotherhood, but you did not need to put it on.
Come on,
socials
boy.
like that. It just looked crazy.
Come on,
Nah,
boy,
this
keep
dude
scrolling.
This dude is ginormous, man.
White dudes for Harris.
He's a
I can't believe
gargantuan
Trump's
human
actually
being.
gonna win this fucking thing. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm so pissed off. Fuck!
Bro,
Fuck!
look at his
Fuck!
stomach.
God damn
Does he
it!
have a belly button? I don't think he does.
I can't
His whole
believe Trump's
body
actually
is
gonna
like.
win this
That dude is
fucking
cooked.
thing. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm so pissed off. Fuck! 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 God damn it!
It's like a chewed piece of gum. His whole body.
Chewed piece of gum is
It's like
crazy.
a Laffy Taffy that hasn't been unwrapped.
Look at white dudes for Harris. That's crazy. Dude, what the fuck is wrong with these dudes?
So the election between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris has not been.
This guy's
called
an
yet.
ally
We do
also.
not know who the winner is, but it is pointing in one direction, and it's not final. But
These dudes
I
are
just
so
wanted to
fucking
say
gay.
that
America failed women
tonight.
tonight. That's like the biggest
Primarily,
pick me fucking
Trump
thing.
has insulted women, berated them, has been found liable.
It's like
in
the
court
biggest like pick me
for
like.
assaulting a woman, and he took women's reproductive rights away. And
And like trying to
instead of
act sad. I
standing
don't know. I
up
hate this.
to
Is
that,
like annoying to me. I'm
people
like, you
voted
fucking
for it.
loser.
It's performative.
And
Yeah, it's performative. There you go. It's like you're a fucking loser, bro.
failed
Shut up.
Our
We
daughters,
failed our daughters. You don't have a daughter.
mothers, our sisters, our wives.
This is so gay. Like I don't
Tonight,
know. It just annoys
America
me.
failed them. We failed.
We failed. We failed them.
It is unfortunately the reality of the situation. So I'm sorry to everybody out there who will be impacted by what may come.
What may come.
What may come.
We failed them. We failed them.
The election in between.
We failed them.
That's oh boy.
Dave, we failed
It's
them.
just further more fear mongering that's just being thrown out. It's the same thing as like 4 years ago, 8 years ago. It's the same thing. Like no matter who wins, it just set it up in a situation where it's like, oh man, chaos is gonna ensue. Everything's going to shit. Life is gonna be terrible. It's like you wake up the next day, you're still going to work.
I mean, low key, the past 4 years though, the fucking price of everything went up
No,
like
everything
crazy.
went like Scott, but the
You
way
may
that
have
they-
not felt it. I didn't feel it really, but like people got cooked the last 4 years.
Well, yeah, no, because if you're in a situation where, let's say, if you're making minimum wage, slightly, well, not even really minimum wage now. If you're in a situation where you have a single income, you're making between 45 to like 60, depending on where it is that you live. You're probably still struggling, like groceries through the fucking, roof, whatever the case is. But you wake up every morning, you're essentially doing like somewhat of the same things, unless you were to make a catastrophic change or something. Life is going to remain the same for you.
This is my real election.
This should be his last fight.
This is his retirement fight, yeah.
Yeah, this will probably be his last fight. I would hope that he goes out on top. And funny enough,
I mean, bro,
how much longer would Stipe even fight?
This is
might
the
be
both
his
of,
last
yeah,
fight.
they're both their last fights.
Yeah, this might be his last fight.
John Bones Jones.
Yeah, that one L on a technicality. So
That's crazy. You take an L because you beat the shit out of a
yeah,
dude.
hit, I think it was a legal elbow.
What's crazy, that elbow is not illegal anymore.
Nope.
Because it was only illegal because they thought it was like it could hurt someone bad, but they like realized like you actually don't get that much power on this. So
Really? This? You don't get a lot of power on
compared to like this,
No, because this here has way
pull
more
up
power
the Joe
than that
Rogan talking
thing.
about the elbow. Like
But-
there's a thing
Yeah,
of Joe
'cause-
Rogan. Why is my wife calling me? I'm in the middle of shooting a podcast. What is it? Yes, bye. See? The marriage. We failed our daughters. We failed our wives.
Oh wow, damn, that's a thumbnail right
Oh
there.
yeah, look. So this is literally like the Joe. Look,
You know they're going to bring back 12 to 6 elbows.
From where?
From standing in the guard, anywhere. 12 to 6 elbows illegal still, which is the dumbest thing in the world.
Are illegal.
why is it so laggy?
Did I say legal? Illegal.
In the mount. Like if I'm mounted, you
right.
can't go like this.
Can't go 12-6, which
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense.
But from full guard, you can. If
You
I was on my back
can
in full guard.
because
you
it's
can.
going 6-12.
Yes.
Which is the dumbest shit of all
Yes,
time.
yes.
But standing, you can't do it. So like if you and I are standing and you rush at me and do that and hit me with a 12 to 6 elbow, that's illegal.
And they're going to change that?
They're going to change that.
Who's behind that?
Nowitzki talked to me about it.
And he
said, I know that this is something that you complain about all the time. We think we're going to be able to get rid of that. I'm like, oh, thank God.
Yeah.
It's the dumbest one. Because it's not even a more powerful elbow.
Yeah.
It's just they saw it all came from Big John McCarthy told me this, that in the early days of MMA they would bring this to the athletic commissions and they said you can't do this because we've seen those karate tournaments where the guys break bricks like that.
And
You can't-
ice.
And ice. They're like you can't break bricks. Like you could kill somebody if you do that. So they go okay, no elbow like that. Elbow has to come at an angle. So it can come from, it can come from 12 to 6, but it can go 1 to 7. Which is the dumbest shit of all time.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the hardest elbow is
the
not that.
stupidest
The
shit.
hardest elbow is this one. This is the hardest.
That is the hardest elbow.
in my opinion. I believe. I mean, at least as far as I can throw it,
Because you're throwing it like.
like a punch.
Yeah.
And I'm getting my weight into it.
Yep.
If I'm in a ground and pound position, like I've done ground and pound work on when you get a heavyweight down, a heavy bag down rather, and I'm trying to see like what I could hit the hardest with. You can hit hard like that, but I can hit way harder like that. Fucking boom! You could just it's so much more torque. You got all this snap, and it's also a natural movement where your body has developed that sort of explosiveness doing that. It does it all the time. This is unnatural, I think. I mean, you could develop it, but it's just a better option to have. You want to be able to have that.
But yeah, so John Jones, he fucking. Can we pull up how he got DQ'd?
Yeah.
The dude got DQ'd because he did this to someone, which is now it's legal now, so he could technically do it. I was saying like it would be a fucking it would be so legendary if literally he wins this fight via that.
Right.
That's goated behavior. If you win
Right.
via these elbows, that's dope, right? Because like he
Now
lost.
that makes me wonder, would he
Look-
be able to appeal? Obviously, it's
I don't know
over
because
a decade
at the
later.
time, at the time, like he
At
lost.
the time, if it's illegal, then
Just skip to the end so we can see the elbow.
huh?
Wow, I hate how slow this shit is. Like how laggy it looks on the TV.
Yeah, John Jones with his hair. Back when he had a line.
We had how old is John Jones now? 38,
30,
39?
They're not. They're like 30, 36, 35, 36.
Just skip to like the end when he elbows the fuck out of him. Okay, look.
Right. The side there.
Look. So like he's doing these. This is his loss.
Yep, that's why he lost it right there.
Bro,
Wow.
he lost that fight.
Yeah, he was. That's wild.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But he was already doing 1 to 7. Wow. He didn't even really. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, yo, that dude'd be like, yeah, I beat John Jones.
Yeah. He's the only guy who handed him a loss, and it wasn't even really a loss.
I mean, listen, he got
Took an L on a technicality. Now, granted, a loss is a loss, but
That's crazy. Be like, yeah, I beat John Jones. Check the
wow.
record books.
yeah,
Don't watch the video.
Don't watch the video though.
yeah. Because if the ground and pound was everything prior to this was legal.
Well, that
He was well on his way to getting the L. So legitimately, if it's a situation where it's like, okay, this is.
I think he
This
just.
is because you saw him throw a couple of the
I think like when you're there and you got that dog in you,
right, because you're just trying
to
to
kill the
finish
dude, yeah.
fight.
Yeah, so
he's in the position to finish the fight.
So he just started
it's
going
like
crazy.
You may have gotten disqualified, but it's on like it's a technicality situation.
So
like
that-
anybody
yeah.
watching the fight, like this,
he
got
gotta
to
win. He got it. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like it's not really a loss.
I think
We know what it was.
Right. Now, if he can, I mean, now that it's no longer illegal,
He can-
what if you were to appeal and at least get it to a no contest, similar to like what happened with
DC?
You know, with DC.
Nah,
If
he'd
you
be
could appeal
goated
for
if
that
he
to
win.
go
If he
perfect.
wins this.
If you were to win it,
this,
finish
if he
it
wins
off with a
this
12 to
fight
6
with
elbow,
this,
it's like,
yeah, you're goated, bro.
but then
that's it.
the hilarity of a situation like that is like, yeah, so you won the fight with the 12 to 6, but then your only loss was because of like it was never a situation
That's
where
what I
you're
mean.
hurt or whatever the case is. That's wild, man. I would hope he can appeal. I really would hope he can appeal because that's
Yeah.
This is one of those situations. Like, imagine if it was all right. It's a close fight. Both of you are like fighting towards a finish. It's scored, very evenly. Disqualification kind of like you're in desperation.
Yeah.
Bam, you hit and then all right, I got the L.
Nah, it's
but
different,
you
though.
were possibly looking like you were gonna lose. He's perfectly fine here.
That's what I mean. He was winning. He literally could have just
winning.
like fucking done like he could have
Right.
just stopped hitting the dude and then he would have won. So yeah, it's messed up, but it is what it is, bro. I want to
He
see.
could have just farted on the guy for the remainder of the fight and still won.
He should have. He needs to win. If he wins this one with these 12 to 6 elbows,
He should have just kept farting.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like he could have won.
nah,
there, but-
he's goated if he could win it with that, bro. Like
and that's this weekend.
That's no
Next weekend.
next weekend.
Where's it
we should
taking
go?
place?
MSG.
MSG. Oh, it's an MSG.
We should go.
Oh, wait. Next weekend.
We should go.
Six-
MSG.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm in Dominican Republic.
Damn, bro.
Yeah, I'm in Dominican
Oh, for the
Republic.
wedding.
Yeah, for a wedding.
Who's getting married?
Hmm?
Who's getting married?
My childhood friend. Yeah, getting married, tying the knot, hanging up the jersey.
Hanging up the
Seen
jersey.
I've seen some videos where people have like they'll get their first date outfit, they frame it, and then they put it over the bed like it's a
That's some
retired
that's
jersey.
some
I'm
white
like,
people
that's
shit. That's super
hilarious.
weird.
Yeah,
That's
I
super
saw him,
weird.
Like, are you serious? Because what's the probability of you
I remember,
remembering what
yeah.
you're wearing and everything? I'm like, okay, because I guess some people take photos on like the first date. Theirs
crazy
happened
too.
in college, so I'm like, all right, that makes sense because you happen to have that video log. But could you imagine, like, hey, we're gonna take this photo because just
Super
in case
corny.
this works out, we're gonna put this in the frame because I saw a TikTok that I'm like, all right, son, you're doing too much.
Corny.
You're doing too much, man. Yeah,
Anyways.
love doesn't have to be performative like that. In fact, I think they ran studies like the more your relationship is on social media, the higher percentage of it to fail.
Yeah, because now it's like, yeah, if you're doing it for someone else, you're not doing it for you.
Keep
There's
up the facade.
Yep.
Keep up the facade going. So if you got people who are buying in, maybe they're tuning into everything. You don't necessarily have like a show, but then you're not really publicizing any of the, not necessarily the downsides, but the negative portions of the relationship. Everything's all positive. It's not believable. Like, I can't tell you how many people eat up content like that. Like every single post is just, oh man, we're amazing. We're having the greatest time ever. I love my husband. I love my wife. Not to say that you shouldn't, but
Everybody-
we've never
I
had
think-
an argument in our life. Like our relationship is perfect. There's no downside. Really? So the arguments don't happen. Oh, there's
People
disagreements that don't happen.
live for like the validation of social media.
Yeah.
Even with the relationship, which is crazy. So,
Yeah, it's wild to me. I don't understand it. But
anyways,
that's
what an
interesting.
episode.
Yeah, yeah.
What an episode. We're ushering a new era of Assiduous.
Yeah, into a...
There's Republican Assiduous.
oh my.
We were Democrat Assiduous, but now we're Republican Assiduous.
We're like independent, not affiliated.
Independent, non-affiliate. Okay, valid. Let me still. Yo,
Oh,
get that shit off of him. Just lost him a brand deal, bro.
it's wild.
Come on, DraftKings. That wasn't his. Come on now.
No, Underdog Fantasy. You know, you
Underdog
gotta get
Fantasy. That wasn't his. I'm sorry.
Yeah, right. Yeah, Underdog
Yo.
Fantasy. Yeah, the
I would've-
DraftKings was in a different time. I can't even remember when that happened, 2022. But that's neither here nor there. Neither here nor there. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, this has been another episode of Assiduous. And just let it be stated prior, you can have different political views and still be able to get along. Stop going out there and making it seem as if you're going to go and execute each other.
Losers!
But there is one side that took an L. Take your L humbly, and perhaps you'll be able to get your,
Even John Jones lost at some point.
Right. Even on a technicality, like what happened in 2020. But that's neither here nor there. One way or another, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am the diligent, vigilant, meticulous, sagacious, conscientious, analytical, methodical individual, the Chisel Dawes. He is a serial entrepreneur, Filipino prince, tycoon,
Rene Lacard.
This is We Are
Assiduous. Damn, I haven't heard that intro in a long time. It's been a minute, huh?